First to Nick's favourite pastime, indoctrinating the young. The last thing the school curriculum needs is more social engineering, but that's just what the Victorian government has in mind, with Education Minister James Merlino working with a sexual assault campaigner who wants to further entrench concepts such as toxic masculinity and slut-shaming into the school curriculum. I'm all for kids being taught about consent in school. I mean, should be done from a fact-based legal framework. Kids should be taught what constitutes consent, that people who are drunk cannot consent, nor those who are below a certain age. But they should not be brainwashed in the divisive politics of the activist class. Teaching impressionable kids about so-called toxic masculinity will only end in what we saw in a Victorian school, with boys being forced to apologise for being born boys. Wouldn't it be refreshing if there was as much focus on academic excellence as there is on indoctrination in Victorian schools? Perhaps then our students wouldn't trail those in Kazakhstan. And isn't it curious, there is never any effort to address the fact that boys trail girls academically from primary school to university. Women have outnumbered men at Australian universities since the 1980s, and girls consistently outperform boys in primary and secondary school. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that is something to be celebrated. But you can be sure if the reverse were true, there'd be dozens of campaigns to address the issue, and the patriarchy, institutional sexism and misogyny would be blamed for the gender education gap.